Hello everybody, this is Ian, founder of i30 Media Corp and author of the Lean Media book, blog, and video channel available from leanmedia.org. Today I'm going to be talking about creating a video advertisement in Amazon advertising. It's pretty cool, and if this video helps you, please take a moment to like it and subscribe to my channel. And also a quick disclaimer, you're responsible for following relevant terms and your experience may be different than what I show you. So let's get started here. This is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be going to Amazon advertising via Amazon Seller Central. I'm going to be uploading a video to a new campaign and then launching the campaign. A couple things you need to know. First of all, there are some requirements for doing this type of thing. The first one, and the most important one, is you need to be in the Amazon brand registry with a brand in order to run a video advertisement for a product that's within that brand. If you're not within the Amazon brand registry, you might as well stop now because this will not work for you. Getting on the Amazon brand registry, it takes quite a bit of time. You need a registered trademark, and there's some other requirements. So this is really a important first step you have to get through. Other thing you're going to need some videos. So let's see if we can find one. So this is the video I'm going to be showing. I just shot this on my phone. It needs to be landscape mode. That means it needs to be kind of wider than it is tall. If you have a video where you've shot it with your phone kind of pointing normally, and it's like a tall video, Amazon won't accept it. The video also needs to be short. I think they recommend between 6 seconds and 30 seconds. And you also need a product you're going to be advertising. So in this case, I'm going to be advertising this product right here. And we can see that right in the video. Let's go back here. So this is the video. It's 8 seconds long. No sound. I just panned over the product, completed product, and the packaged product. All right. And this is what the product looks like on Amazon. And basically, I'm going to be creating an advertisement which hopefully will send people to this detail page and then they will convert to a buyer. So let's get started here. Oh, one other thing you're going to need is a list of keywords to associate with the campaign. If you don't have a list of keywords available, Amazon actually suggests some. Some of them are good, some of them are not so good. So I recommend, if you've done this in the past, create a list of keywords. There's many ways to do that beyond the scope of this video, but I already have something. I have like 110 keywords that I can use with this particular campaign. All right, so let's get started. So Amazon Seller Central, I'm going to Advertising, Campaign Manager. Other ways to get to Amazon Advertising, this is how I do it. And I'm going to click Create Campaign. Now, you will not see an option to create a video ad here, but it's within Sponsored Brand. So, as I said before, you need to be a registered brand in order to use this particular program, creating a video advertisement. If you're not a registered brand, you won't even see Sponsored Brands. So that's a first requirement. If you do have a registered brand, go to Sponsored Brands, click Continue, and you'll come to this page. So campaign name, I always give it a name that will be easy for me to recognize later on. So purple, that's the kind of what the product looks like. SB stands for Sponsored Brand, video. Then I give the date, let's say 05. So it's the 18th today. And then I might also give some details about the campaign itself. So I might say 8-second video for 8 seconds. Okay. I'm going to skip the portfolio thing. That's not required. It's going to be an open-ended campaign. So, for instance, if you were doing a seasonal campaign, like let's say for the holidays or for Thanksgiving or for Mother's Day or whatever, you might restrict this by the start and the end date. Budget. So this is interesting. I found that with the video advertisements, you have to spend more on the clicks. I don't know why that is, either because people are bidding on them or Amazon restricts how many brands can be advertising for specific keywords. But I found that I do have to spend more money in order to get the video shown. So I'm going to bump this up to $35 per day. I don't usually do that, but I think in this case it's warranted. One thing I always recommend for any type of Amazon advertising campaign is you have to monitor it. You have to go back and check to make sure you're not blowing money on keywords that don't convert. So that's beyond the scope of this video, but just let me put that out there first. It's not a fire and forget thing. You really have to monitor it. The brand, Easy Genie, that's correct. Here's the ad format. So I'm going to be doing video. And then I have to, so it's showing me the different things I can advertise. Sometimes it doesn't show up in this list. Oh, here it is. This is the one that I want. So I'm going to add that. Now, with other types of sponsored brand videos, you can actually add, I think, up to 3 products or maybe even more. For this video one, you can only add 1. So that's what I want to do. That's correct. Okay, choose a video. Keep your video brief and relevant. It will autoplay, so make sure the first 2 seconds are highly engaging and don't rely on sound to communicate your message. Okay. If you use text in your video, make sure it's legible, blah, blah, blah. And then there's other specifications down here. Most of this is kind of techie. Just basically, as I said before, it should be landscape. That's what this first requirement here is. And also, it should be reasonably high quality. So if you're using an older video that like you made on your Sony Handycam 15 years ago, it may not be accepted. So I'm just going to upload the file. I'm going to find the video and let's see, where the heck is it? This is, well, anyways, I have as you can imagine, I have a kind of a sprawling setup. And here's the video. Okay. So I put it under short video, and I think I called it Purple Landscape 8 seconds movie. Open that. So it uploaded it pretty quickly. That's great. You don't need a thumbnail or anything like that, which is good. It's still thinking about it while it's doing that. So there's 2 ways you can do targeting: keyword targeting and product targeting. So I'm going to just be doing keyword targeting here. As I said before, Amazon recommends some if you don't have a list, but I'm going to enter a list. Custom bid. So you need to be careful with this. If you use suggested bid, Amazon will just automatically choose what it thinks should be the correct bid amount, and sometimes these suggested amounts are completely detached from reality. So I recommend doing custom bid. Note that there's 3 types of keywords. So what I usually do is I start low. This is my own preference. It also, by the way, the bid levels will really depend on what you're advertising, how competitive it is with other brands, and also what customers are searching for. So as I said before, I have a list of keywords. I'm just going to paste that right in, copy and paste that. By the way, this is the same on a Mac or a PC. Okay, so I'm bidding 55 cents for all these keywords at a broad level. Add that. Then I'm going to do the same thing with phrase, a bit more targeted, raise it a bit. Oops, I have to paste them in again. Add keywords. Okay, and then exact. So these are exact matches. These are usually the best ones because you're getting people who are really looking for that thing. I'm going to paste it in and add keywords. Okay, and you can see them appearing here. You can also see that in some cases they'll have a suggested bid that's a little bit different. So this one, for instance, is 73 cents instead of 75 cents. So I could change that if I wanted to. But usually I just go with that kind of these broad levels. And then what I'll do a couple times per week, I'll go in and I'll make sure that keywords aren't running away with my budget. Negative keyword targeting. This is important. I actually have a separate list for that. So what I usually do is I have kind of some specific keywords that I don't want to show up in an advertisement. So, and what I'm doing here is if people are searching for, let me just put them here. Easy Genie, that's the name of my brand. So if people are already searching for it, there's no reason I should be advertising for it. People should be able to find it automatically. There are some exceptions to that rule. For instance, maybe you want to make sure nobody else gets your keyword, so you should be bidding on your own brand name. But in this case, I want to keep those out. Sometimes I also take products, my other products that I don't want to be advertising, paying for advertising on my other products, so I'll add those too. All right, I set those up as exact. All right, so that's some keywords are not eligible for targeting will not show ads. Okay, I'm fine with that. Let's make sure the video is there. File uploaded successfully, 9.9 megabytes. It meets the aspect ratio. It's 7 seconds long. That's great. And I'm going to submit for review. Now, what I found is that the video review process, it usually takes at least a day, and some of my video advertisements have been kind of hung up in review for a long time. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe there's something in it that they don't like. But what I found is with the videos themselves, the ones that I've started with, here's one of them. I started this last week. It actually has a very good click-through rate. The spend is $10 since last week, and I've already made that much in sales. Now, of course, Amazon sales, that means the total gross sales. That's before Amazon's cut. It doesn't take into account your costs or anything else. So just take that with a grain of salt. But this particular campaign has started out okay. Some other video campaigns I've done have not started out okay, just spending a lot of keywords but not really leading to sales. So you really have to experiment a little bit. always optimize, keep an eye on it, and really, if the campaign is not working after a few weeks and you spent a fair amount of money on it, you should probably turn it off. There might be something else wrong. And what I always tell people actually with Amazon advertising is you can have the best advertisement in the world, but if it's paired with a bad detail page, this is a detail page on Amazon, there's something wrong with it. Maybe the product images don't look good, maybe you have bad reviews, maybe the pricing's not good or something else. No amount of advertising is going to fix those problems. You really have to address the problems on your detail page first. Anyways, my name is Ian Lamont. If you've enjoyed this video, please take a moment to like it or subscribe to my channel. If you want to learn more, go to leanmedia.org, click on the video link here, and you can see more of my videos, and you can also see my blog and some other information too. Thank you so much for watching.